This is Carolina AM.
Welcome back to Carolina AM. It is Thursday, which means Chef Jamie's always in the studio, but not as emotional as she used to be. She was claiming to me off camera a little bit. Because you told me that you heard Audra's story and that kind of inspired you a little bit.
Oh yeah, I cry all the time in my car. That's my favorite place to do my crying. When I'm feeling overwhelmed, I go in the car and just, let it come out of my eyeballs.
I got it, Jamie. There have been many things that you've made on this show that have made me cry because sometimes the heat is a little bit too much. That's not the case today.
Oh my goodness.
Something sweet and savory and very unique today, Jamie.
Yeah, so today I am gonna make chicken pineapple tacos. And what I love about this recipe is because I started selling like my spices, so I cook a lot home with them, and my barbecue sauce and my other maple mustard, and I can.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
It's easy to cook.
Don't go by that because I know you're very proud of this, and this is delicious stuff. But folks that are wanting some of your sauces and your seasonings, they need to go by the store and get these.
Yep,
right?
you can go on my website too, makingitdelicious.com, and I can ship them anywhere in the U.S. too.
Perfect.
So
what a great gift
This one
idea.
is actually my favorite, and it's good on. I've put it on pizza, I put it on eggs, I put it on chicken, I put it on burgers, I put it on steaks, everything. It's just, and it's sweetened with honey, so people that are trying to like watch out for sugars and stuff, and you can get this recipe. It has the honey granulars in it, so
wow,
it's a lot different than anything else that I've ever tried. So it's my absolute favorite, and today I marinated the chicken in it with some lime juice, zest, cilantro, oil, and just kind of let it sit for an hour, and then I cooked it right on the grill, so it's super easy to prepare. And then you just pair it with a pineapple pico that, and it's, you can probably have this ready in besides the marinade, probably like 15-20 minutes.
Really quick. Now, what part of the chicken are you using today?
I use the thighs when I make tacos.
I just wanted you to say it, and there's a reason why.
Yeah, I just really like the chicken thighs better. They're more inexpensive than chicken breasts, and I just feel like for application like this, where you're chopping it up anyway, why not use the better, more tender?
Okay, slow down, because I love pineapple, but all of a sudden you're putting salt on the pineapple.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it for you. You're going to love it.
I love everything you make. So how long are we going to saute the pineapple?
The pineapple, because of the natural sugars, you'll see in a minute or two they start to turn brown, like a dark brown, like caramel color, almost like not burnt. We don't want to make it go black, but we want it to have a nice deep brown color. So usually I cook it over like a higher heat, but just be careful you don't set the smoke alarms off in your house. You don't want to go all the way, like I have it on a 7 right now, and the highest it goes is 9.
Okay.
So put a little oil in the pan, make sure it's really hot, put the pipineapple in, and that's it. You're just going to toss it every so often. Yep. Make sure it doesn't burn.
And you cook on gas a lot. For the folks that do, a lot of communities here cook on natural gas. It's going to cook really quickly.
Yeah, it'll cook faster on gas for sure. So you just have to be careful. Make sure that you have your exhaust fan on. And then usually before I cook the pineapple, I get everything else ready in the bowl. So I got some chopped peppers, diced onions, a little bit of jalapeno, and I have my cilantro already cooked here, cut up, that I'm going to put in there. So once this finishes, I'll dump it in there, stir it up, salt, pepper, garlic salt, and cilantro, and a little lime juice, and that's it. So basically the only thing there's 2 things to prepare. You already have all the seasoning done because you would use mine, and then the barbecue sauce you're going to put right on top, and that's already ready as well.
A little bit of islands inspired this morning, right?
I had grilled pineapple one time at a restaurant I went to a long time ago, and I just love it so much. I grill apples, pineapple, and peaches a lot at home with this same seasoning, or my barbecue rub, depending on what I'm cooking, and I love grilled fruit so much.
Okay, so now the chicken, if you can't grill that, you can always just pan sear it.
Yeah, you can pan sear it, you can cook it in the oven, however you prefer. I like to do the grill because it adds a little bit of that grill flavor to it. It doesn't splash mess in the kitchen. And usually after I take the chicken off, I throw all my tortillas on the grill that I need, and then you're not sitting there heating up one at a time. Because I don't like cold tortillas.
Okay, well, and listen, I'm very picky when it comes to, I've never been the dark meat person. I just don't like the dark meat. But I really love this, and I usually eat chicken breast, but this is a lot juicier.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, I love chicken breast.
It's a white meat.
Yeah, I love chicken breast, and I eat it a lot at home, but for this, I just think this is a better application for this than chicken breast. So you see how this is starting to brown?
And I can see that.
Yeah.
I don't know if the folks at home can see that, but it really is getting a nice color to the pineapple.
So I'm just gonna let it go for about 10 more seconds and I'm gonna dump it in there. But basically when you go to put everything together, I just grill the tortillas, the chicken down, the pineapple salsa over top, and then a little bit of cilantro and the barbecue sauce, and it's done. Like, this is like one of those quick meals. You can even get the chicken ready the night before or in the morning and let it set. I just don't recommend over 24 hours it's sitting. But it just needs like an hour. I think this sat for an hour at room temperature. I threw it on the grill and it was ready.
All right, let's get the pico going.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, so get all the colors going. So the heat from the pineapple is now gonna mix with that, along with that sugar.
So we're gonna throw this in here, a little bit of this.
Oh yeah, gotta go with the cilantro.
And then we're gonna do
I just
salt,
love the
pepper.
smell of that.
Salt. And you know, put, even on the recipe, you know, it's always to taste. Put a little salt, pepper, garlic salt, taste it. If you want more, put it. Because, you know, everyone has different salt, what they like for salt, and I don't want to, you know, on something like this could be a recipe that you put a little less salt, you know, in there.
Okay, twist of lime.
Yep. And same thing with the lime juice. You put as much as you want. Usually, like, I use about a quarter to a half of a lime when I make this little amount here.
Oh my gosh.
And then we're just gonna put this right on top here.
Okay, all right.
And you put as much as you want. So the recipe I provided does about 8 tacos, but obviously if you like your tacos super full, then maybe you'll get only 6. But hold on, we gotta put this. This is the best, best thing.
Please, don't. Yeah. How long did it take you to develop your recipe for the barbecue sauce?
A little while. I've changed it a little bit over, if you want a squeeze of lime too.
Okay.
I've changed it a little bit, you know, from the first recipe. I've added a couple ingredients, but I was super happy with this. And we do serve this at the restaurant. This is what we serve with our brisket. And
are we going to share one together?
Yeah, I would love to share one. Absolutely.
It's almost like a romantic movie.
Oh yeah.
Here, we're in here. This is great. Okay.
You ready?
Oh my gosh, it's a Lady in the Tramp moment right here on Carolina AM. That is ever so delicious.
Thank you.
Make sure you go to Johnny D's. I can hardly talk. Ask for Jamie, she'll come out and cry for you.
Oh yeah.
We'll be right back with more Carolina.
I have a whole walk-in you can cry into.